like to offer our deepest condolences on behalf of my government, the people of Pakistan and myself to the bereaved families who have lost their near and dear ones. More than 30,000 Turkish brothers and sisters have died, and we feel very sorry at this devastating loss of life and property. I wish we would have come on a happier occasion, but being brothers of this country, Pakistanis, are in deep sense of grief and sorrow, and we pray for the departed souls and pray to Allah that with His infinite blessings He may protect our brothers and sisters in Turkey from any further loss and trouble. Alhamdulillah, we are like two souls and one heart, Turkey and Pakistan. And the moment we learned about this devastating earthquake, I spoke to my very dear brother, President Tayyip Erdogan, on telephone and offered condolences and offered everything we have in Pakistan for our Turkish brothers and sisters. And ever since, we have been able to transport more than 500 tons of relief goods for our Turkish brothers, particularly those affected by these shocks all over Turkey, in the south of Turkey, in the shape of winterized tents, blankets, and other relief items, including rescue teams, medical teams. And I'm glad to share with you that our rescue team were able to rescue at least 14 people from the rubble, and Alhamdulillah, they are alive. But this devastation is beyond imagination. It's a colossal loss. So no amount of aid would be enough. So not only people in Pakistan, the government of Pakistan has contributed 1 month's salary, the ministers, towards a relief account. The Parliament of Pakistan has donated 1 month's salary. I have appealed to the people of Pakistan to come forward and show complete solidarity with our Turkish brothers at this point in time. As I speak, a plane load of winterized tents is taking off from Pakistan, which will reach Turkey tomorrow at Adana. Already many planes have flown to Turkey, bringing food, bringing blankets, bringing tents, and other important items. We have a plan to transport thousands of tons of relief goods to Turkey, mainly winterized tents. Inflammable, that means it doesn't catch fire. I called upon my brother, President Tayyip Erdogan. We had a heart-to-heart discussion. He's a great leader. He has tremendous qualities of leadership, of steadfastness, patience, and I'm sure under his leadership, his government and the people of Turkey will come out of this crisis one day soon. And people of Pakistan will show complete solidarity with Turkish nation.
Thank you, Mr. Prime Minister. You talked about the aid coming to Turkey from Pakistan. What lies behind such instant response and strong solidarity between Turkey and Pakistan?
Brotherhood, fraternity, we are like one family. And our hearts beat together. Even though you speak Turkish and we speak Urdu, but we understand what we are talking to you. We know that we are like a family and we will live and die together. That is the spirit. That is the motivation. That is the relationship. And it goes back to centuries. Some people say that this the relationship between Turkey and Pakistan was founded from the days of Khilafat movement. This is partly correct because the Khilafat movement in subcontinent was led by Johar brothers, Muhammad Ali Johar and Shaukat Ali Johar. They led this movement. And Muslim women, Muslim girls, boys, elderly people, they contributed whatever they could for our Turkish brothers while they were fighting the war of independence of Turkey. Women gave their bangles, bracelets, cash, everything, clothes for our brothers in Turkey. But the relationship goes back to centuries in terms of our religion, our values, our brotherhood, connectivity. So this is the moving spirit. This is the moving engine of our relationship. And this is unique in this world, absolutely unique. There's no parallel. And I must mention that whenever there was a problem in Pakistan, whether it was earthquake of 2005 or floods in 2010 or floods last year in Pakistan, my brother President Tayyip Erdogan, his government, the people of Turkey, men and women, went the extra mile to help their brothers and sisters in Pakistan. I remember in 2010 when floods hit south of Punjab mainly and a part of Sindh, President Tayyip Erdogan personally visited Pakistan and visited those flood-affected areas, and millions of dollars were contributed for the flood victims. Villages were built by Turkish Turkey. They built hospitals, schools, and my sister, Madam Amina Tayyip Erdogan, contributed her bracelet for the flood victims. What else can be a bigger example of generosity, showing highest level of
Given the huge scale and widespread devastation caused by the earthquake in Turkey, what should be the role of the international organizations that Pakistan are a member of, like OIC, and the wider international community in response to meet recovery and reconstruction of the affected areas?
I think there cannot be a bigger humanitarian cause than this opportunity to serve the suffering humanity here in Turkey. OIC should immediately humanity here in Turkey. OIC should immediately convene a meeting, and I will certainly request the Secretary General of OIC to convene an emergency meeting so that all Muslim countries can really discuss and decide immediate relief package for the people of Turkey. International community must play its role, because today it's Turkey. God forbid, tomorrow it can be some other country. Like Turkey needs international support today, tomorrow somebody else can be in dire need, and we'll all help them. So it's not a question of political point scoring. It's not a question of taking sides today. It's a question of standing up, accepting this challenge, and through collective efforts, we must do everything we can for the well-being of the people of Turkey. I was very glad to hear this evening from my brother President Tayyip Erdogan that yesterday, through a nationwide appeal, about $6 billion donations were collected. That's a remarkable example of generosity, philanthropy, kind-heartedness, consideration. And I think people of Turkey have earned highest respect, not only from the people of Pakistan, but globally. So I think it's high time that the international community should come forward, bury its differences, whatever, and contribute whatever they can to rehabilitate the people of Turkey. My message to my brothers and sisters in Turkey is that we are deeply grieved at this very difficult situation they're passing through. We are with them, we stand by with them, even though it's a very challenging situation. But my spirit is lifted, and the spirit of the people of Pakistan is galvanized because we see my brother President Tayyip Erdogan leading from the front with his team, dedicated, with unwavering resolve, undaunted by this sultry weather, and marching forward with a sense of purpose and direction. So our spirit is lifted even though things are extremely difficult, because we know the strength of Turkish nation. It's a great nation. It's a very brave nation. It's a very committed nation. They've fought wars in the past. They've fought war of freedom and won, paid huge sacrifices, and converted their nation into one of the most going nations around the globe. Similarly, I have no doubts that out of this challenge, there is an opportunity. Turkish people, Turkish nation, under the leadership of President Tayyip Erdogan, they will convert this destruction into wonderful construction. So I have no doubts about it. We have also gone through these difficult times, and to conclude, I'll say that our prayers are with you, all our good wishes are with you, and whatever we have, it's yours. We are standing by you in this hour of need, and we'll stand by you with solid resolve, and until and unless the last homeless Turkish citizen is properly sheltered, we will not rest. God bless you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Prime Minister.
Tashakkur. I just wanted to mention one point for your information, that Pakistan is fully engaged in procuring urgent relief goods for Turkey. As I said earlier on, that we have already transported 500 tons of winterized tents and other items. But now we are going to focus mainly on winterized tents. And all this is being transported through commercial airlines of Pakistan, International Airlines, Turkish Airlines, Pakistan Air Force planes, Turkish Air Force planes, through road transport, through trucks, and also by sea. So we hope that by the end of this month, we will be able to send something like 1,300 tons of relief goods. In the month of March, about 1,700 tons of relief goods. The bulk of this would be comprising of winterized tents. I have called an emergent meeting of tent manufacturers in Pakistan and to hold a meeting with them personally and tasked them to do the job as speedy as possible with highest quality. So we will spare no effort to speedily send.
वज़ीर-ए-आज़म मियां मोहम्मद शहबाज शरीफ तुर्क मीडिया को इंटरव्यू देते हुए कह रहे हैं कि अपनी हुकूमत और पाकिस्तानी अवाम की जानिब से मुतासरा ख़ानदानों से इजहार ताज़ियत करता हूँ। 30,000 से ज़ायद तुर्क सानेहा में जाँ बहक हुए हैं। तुर्की में ज़लज़ले से जानी और माली नुकसान पर बेहद अफसोस है। ज़लज़ले के बाद तैयब एर्दोगान को फ़ोन करके ताज़ियत की मुकम्मल मदद की पेशकश भी की है और उनकी तरफ से भी कहा गया कि पाकिस्तान अब तक 500 टन से ज़ायद इमदादी अशिया तुर्की पहुँचा चुका है।